And we're rolling. This is my second video for the day. I am going to keep it sharp. I've made 3 videos that I cared a lot about. Covetousness, the fragility of love, and what was the other one? None of them got more than 60 views. So today, before I die, I feel it incumbent upon me. That phrasing is so redundant. Incumbent means as an old man, as a wise man who doesn't play partisan politics. I'm a fact-based person. And unlike you, I've taken political science, and I had a good professor. I only needed the opening sentence and 1 semester. And I'm going to try to repeat that for you here so that you truly understand, because part of the friction I've been having lately socially, which is, it's calm once again today, has been politically related. Now, the definition of politics is 2 or more people, but you need to really come to understand that partisan politics is infantile, uneducated garbage. This is the truth, and I'm going to give you the opening sentence that my poli-sci professor gave to me 50 years ago, 51 years ago. He said, oh God, I'm going to probably have to wait for that monster truck to go by. He said that the function of government is to oppress. Whether it's a majority over a minority or a minority over a majority, it's the function of government is to oppress. That's the function of government. And who owns that government? The military-industrial complex. They keep getting you fools to engage in this highly divisive, fighting like little kids and stuff, and, mud-slinging, name-calling, and all this kind of stuff. Yeah. Let me remind you what he said, and then remind you how the world works. My professor said that the function of government is to oppress. Whether it's a majority over a minority or a minority over a majority, the function of government is to oppress. That's political science right there. The military-industrial complex that Eisenhower warned us about runs all this stuff, and they fund both left and right politics because their profit lies in that dichotomy. And I'm telling you right now, because I've been trying to educate the idiots up in New England, is that unfortunately Biden and company, because they're totally in the pocket of the military-industrial complex, as long as they keep expending munitions and keeps up the deficit spending, and that's critical because the military-industrial complex is an international conglomerate. And Trump is such a screw up. Biden's doing, his administration is doing all the right things to keep the military-industrial complex. One thing that Trump did was he pissed off the fuel suppliers to the military-industrial complex. Cut us out of our money for years. Stopped the fracking of the Eagle Ford Shale. I hope you learn something, but just remember, the function of government is to oppress, whether it's a majority over a minority or a minority over a majority. The function of government is to oppress. And if you get involved in partisan politics and don't really understand who runs this planet, you're an uneducated boob who's probably less than 70 years old. I understood it by the time I was 19. Some of y'all are just really fucking slow.